Okay, so let's work on the guide and independent practice together. So I'm going to use the text, the birthday party, to model this strategy. So I'm going to think first about what happened in that text. So I'm going to think about first the mood, and I'm going to go back to my tone and mood list anchor chart. So I'm going to think about the mood because the mood is about me. M, mood, me, M. So me, mood. It's me. It's all about me. How did I feel after I read this text? So I'm going to think about it. Was it a positive or negative feeling after I read that text? And to me, it was a negative feeling. So I felt very sympathetic towards the character, the woman in the birthday party. So I'm going to say that I believe the mood in the birthday party is sympathetic. Okay? Then I'm going to find text evidence to prove that it was sympathetic. So I'm going to directly quote the text. So I'm going to use quotation marks. So one line that really made me feel sympathetic was, "You looked at him and you saw this and you thought, oh, oh, now don't be like that." And then the text goes on to say, "But he was like that." And the quote goes on, so I'm just going to put some ellipses there to show that the quote goes on, but I'm not going to use it. Okay, so then my next text evidence is going to be, "She was still crying quietly and heartbrokenly and hopelessly." So again, I'm going to direct quote the text. So I'm going to use my quotation marks. And again, that's not the complete quote, so I'm going to put an ellipses there to say that the sentence continues to go. Okay, so this text evidence proves that after I read the text, I felt sympathetic because of this evidence from the text. So now you're going to go in and you're going to find the mood of the landlady on your own. Pause this video to go ahead and go and do that. Okay, now I'm going to look at the independent practice. So I'm going to do almost the exact same thing, but I'm going to add the tone. So the tone is how the author feels. So I'm going to go back to my anchor chart and I'm going to look at the tone side. Okay, the tone is how the author feels or the speaker. Okay, so I'm going to think about, how did the author feel about this topic? And I'm going to say that it was awkward and tense. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this. And remember, I'm showing you how to do this with the birthday party, but you should be using the text, the landlady. Okay, so I'm going to put awkward here / tense. Okay, then I'm going to find text evidence to prove that, how the author gave me evidence. Now, remember, if I direct quote it, I need to use a quotation mark. Okay, I'm going to say this line. It became clear at once that help was needed because the husband was not pleased. Anytime someone gets upset, it makes me feel uncomfortable and uneasy. So I feel tension in the air or it's awkward. Okay, and another text evidence that I can find was that I saw him say something to her under his breath. And I know if he's saying something under his breath, he doesn't want everyone to know. So it makes it awkward and again, more tense. It was a tense situation. Okay. Then I'm going to also do the mood of the rest of the landlady. And remember, I used the birthday party, but you, after watching this model, are going to use the landlady. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Remember, you can watch this video over and over